What's going on, everybody?
Hello. Happy Wednesday.
Hump day.
Yay.
And it has definitely been a hump day. Hold on. Boom. I caught it fast tonight. No echoing. Are we coming in loud and clear? We already got 497 people in here in the first 30 seconds. That is freaking insane. But I only see 182 likes. What's up with that? Can I get some more likes in here? At least for this beautiful lady beside me. She is absolutely looking stunning today, guys. Stunning.
Thank you. For these guys, what do you think for all of you that look at his or watch his hummingbird video? I don't know if you had the opportunity. If not, you need to go check that out. I was amazed by that video. It was so good.
Yeah, that was that was completely out of left field for me. Something totally different. I've been practicing with my photography and just kind of nature type stuff. And I live in such a beautiful place that I was thinking, I was actually filming the next video for Come On Homesteading, and it started raining on me in the middle. And I had all these cameras set up, and I'm getting alerted about my life.
Notified.
Yeah. But I had all the cameras set up filming. It started raining, so I had to pull them all back in. And I noticed that all the hummingbirds were playing in the rain. And so I got to thinking, maybe I'll make a video about that, because I've had a lot of people ask for like a live cam on the hummingbirds, because I have a lot of hummingbirds here. I mean, there'd be 12, 15 of them out there playing and all that stuff. It's amazing. I only got 2 feeders. They must like my juice. Come on, they like that Milkman homemade juice. But yeah, I got a ton of them, and they're beautiful. And that's what relaxes me. In the mornings, I sit there and drink my Monster or coffee, whatever I'm drinking. In the evenings, when I'm wrapping up my day before night, I sit out there and just watch them and stuff. So I figured I would film it and kind of bring it to you guys. I didn't expect it to do really well like all my other videos and stuff like that. I knew it would be a very targeted audience that would like it. But I just wanted to push myself a little bit more creativity. Let's see. Okay, give me the news. You Uncle Love. We ain't gonna do the news quite yet. We're gonna talk and chat.
Getting started.
Yeah. Come on, easy.
Yeah. Tell us about your day. How's your day? How's your week been?
Country Road Cure, what's going on, buddy? Auntie Ann, how are you? Paul Honeymoon. I haven't even looked at the chat because I just been talking.
I know. We've been talking, and we're just excited to see you. And like I said, he called me this morning. He's like, well, I made this video and I'm gonna post it. I'm like, okay, cool. And I when I'm working with 3 screens, so I always put like YouTube on and put music, in the background. And when he put it on, the music, the hummingbirds, everything was so perfect. The rain. I remember growing up when I was little, I used to love playing outside in the rain. Love. And then there was these streets in Mexico that, they would go down like that. And of course, when it will rain, all the water will, run pretty fast. Well, guess what I did? Forget about dirt, forget about, dogs on the street, whatever. Oh, I will swim. And I had so much fun. And I think that helped build my immune system. But I had a pretty childhood. Like, I had lots of fun.
Are you slipping on some sipping cream? Not tonight. Oh, my voice is going away. I'm actually on I'll show you all the back of the bottle. That Crown Apple and Sprite tonight. That sipping cream is very, very heavy and a ton of sugar in it. So I just didn't feel like it today. I mean, it's been a long couple of days. So I've been feeling kind of sluggish a little bit, like I was telling her. And so I decided not to do sipping cream tonight, do something a little bit lighter. But we needed to have a drink tonight because it's a big night up in here, which y'all will find out here shortly.
I broke my rule, guys. Like, look what I'm drinking. I don't know. Can you see it? Oh, and there's my lips. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I normally don't drink this, but tonight is the night that I break that rule for the big news we have.
My day, week, SUKD, pound for beer money. Never mind. I'll try and be patient.
Yogi. No.
Patience is
No.
the key to
No.
all success, guys. Patience is the key. Drew, what's going on, buddy? Man, let me take a minute and talk about Drew. Drew is on the most epic road trip on YouTube right now, in my opinion. He is kind of doing the Northwest area, and he went to Yellowstone Park. Yellowstone Park is like a bucket list thing for me. I have personally never went. I do plan on going before I leave this beautiful green earth. And some of the shots and video that he got there at Yellowstone was absolutely phenomenal. Brother, I love you. Your skills are on point, man. I loved it. I enjoyed it. I don't know if I commented on it because I was watching it when I went to bed. But man, brother, man, you did your thing.
Yeah.
So please, all of my moderators, throw his link up in there because y'all really, 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 really need to follow my boy's adventure. I'm jelly. I'm jelly up in here.
Yes.
The sights that he is seeing and the things that he is doing is just phenomenal. It's a once in a lifetime type deal, and he's bringing y'all guys along and doing a very, very good job of it. So go check out my boy, for real. It's serious. Hi, Drew. LOL. He gets it. Randall, you crazy, man. You crazy. Let's see here. I know, Auntie Ann, I'm way behind on the chat. I'm going to do my best tonight, but we're just chatting. The hummingbird video was beautiful and tranquil, David. Almost as beautiful as Margarita. Oh,
you guys. You guys are so sweet. Thank you.
Amazing watching your adventures also. Well, thank you very much. Yeah. I will go on one. Don't think I won't. I was actually going to wear a tank top in this live. Y'all see it? But Margarita showed up looking so stunning. I was like, "Hey, let me put on a little overshirt." I had to step my game up a little bit tonight. Now, come on.
Now, today was my best friend's mom's birthday, so we went out to eat in Russellville at this restaurant, Stubby's. I think that's the way it's pronounced. I don't know if you've been there, if you heard of it. It's like this old train that they turn it into a restaurant, and possum pie. And possum, I know animal grows. No, this is amazing. Do you know the recipe for it? Because I will attempt to do it one day. I'm not a baker, but I will attempt that. So if you have the recipe, if you heard about it, or if you know any places that sell them, let me know.
Send me an email, and I'll make sure that she gets it. I see my niece in here, Life with Mars. Speaking of adventures, guys, if y'all want to follow somebody that goes on some adventures, her and her husband, my nephew, man, they travel all over the world and go to all these exotic, cool places. And just live a really, 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 really cool lifestyle, and just are the sweetest, hardworking, good people that you will ever meet. And she has started doing YouTube about a month ago, and a lot of y'all are already followers of her, but she does lifestyle vlogs, health and fitness, and recipes and stuff like that, and all of their adventures. They have a rule that they only stay in a state for 2 years. They'll buy a house, everything else, 2 years. And then they move to a totally different state and go explore and adventure and stuff. And, they're in their younger years, not real young, mid-20s, early 30s years. And they're just doing it the right way, that they're exploring and enjoying life before they settle down and do their whole thing and work hard, and just really, really sweet people. And they are killing it. So definitely throw their link out there too. Go support my niece. She is such a beautiful soul. I am 100%, 150% proud uncle. That doesn't even really describe it. That my nieces are they solid. They make me grind to be better because they're so good. Let's see here. How's it going, Tim? Let's see here. Ridge Life. What's going on, my brother from another mother? I sure do miss me some Ridge Life. Ridge Life used to be all over. And then, life got busy and stuff, and he had to slow down a little bit. And also, Mr. Tube was messing with him a little bit. Come on. And, man, I need my Ridge Life fix. So many friends in here. We got 1,500 people in here, guys. I just now noticed that. That is insane.
Wow.
What time is it? I have a certain time that I got in my head right here that we're going to go and spill some beans up in here.
I do want to do something special. Just something. My mom, all my family lives in Mexico, so I'm the only one here, besides my kids, but everyone else, I'm an only child, as, some of you may knew already, but my parents and everybody's in Mexico. So every time after I had the live, she'll call me, my mom, and she said, well, I subscribe, and I got notifications, but I cannot understand anything they're saying, and I want to comment, but I don't know how to subscribe. Like, she's not very tech savvy, but if she's there, I do want to say hello to her in Spanish. So I hope you don't take offense because I will speak Spanish. So, hola mami, espero que me estés viendo. Te mando muchos besos y abrazos y ya mero nos vemos, mami. Te amo. Sorry. I had to do it for my mom.
Sorry. You just now made every dude up in here like, hey. Come on now. What dude don't like to hear a little Spanish talking? Goodness. Come on now. I was like, hey, mommy.
Yeah, we'll get you.
Hey, and for something special for her mom, everybody. What's your mom's name? First name? Elsa. Her name is Elsa. Blow the chat up for me tonight for Margarita's beautiful mom and tell her, hello, Mama Elsa. Come on.
Oh, she will love that. She will love that.
Hey, funny story. I haven't met her yet, but she has seen pictures. And
but she loves him already.
She loves me already. And tell them why she loves me already.
Oh, you.
What won her? What won her over?
Okay.
It was actually the night we took the picture of this thumbnail.
Yeah. Well, I like to be private, keeping my stuff. So I don't share a lot of stuff on social media. I try to stay away from social media. So after the wedding, I share, the pictures from the wedding. And so she, share her picture, one of the picture that him and I are together standing up. And she put on her story and she was so proud. And then she calls me and she's like, yeah, I put that on the story so everybody can see what kind of man he is. So I was like, oh, yeah. And she's like, yeah, look at his shoes. He was wearing those good shoes. And I was like, yep, that's my mama.
The shoes.
The shoes.
Sold her, guys.
The shoes, guys.
I didn't just wear my regular tennis shoes, because look at here. Mama wouldn't have liked me.
Oh, yeah. She was very impressed. And since that moment, she's in love.
I will say those are some nice shoes, and they was proud of them, but they are extremely, extremely comfortable. I have bad feet, and so it's very important for me with certain shoes with comfort and stuff. I can't just wear anything. So those are very comfortable dress shoes, and apparently they impressed Mama. So I got one good check before I actually met her in person. So that's awesome.
Thank you guys for telling my mama hello. I really appreciate it. She's gonna be so excited. So excited.
Yeah, that's awesome. Y'all gonna make her night.
Oh yeah, for sure. Which she watches the live at, I don't think she watches the whole thing because again, she cannot understand much, especially as fast as we talk. And last time when him and I did it, that I was at my house and he was here, and she's like, well, I just heard you talking, but I couldn't understand. I said, Mom, you have to wait. They'll put the subtitles maybe tomorrow. And so this will make her happy.
Yeah, I actually wish that YouTube would put subtitles live in these chats because I know I do. My other fellow YouTubers, we have people all over the world that watch us.
Yes.
And to me, that is amazing that people all over the world wants to watch a country boy here in Arkansas on top of a mountain chase his dream. And it blows my mind, so that when I hear from other countries and stuff like that. So, and I can see the demographics. I can't see exactly how many, but I can see percentages and stuff of what countries watch my channel and a percentage based on the amount. And it just blows my mind that, the list is like this of different countries that watch these videos. And it's hey, just an old country boy over here on a mountain, to know that people all around the world is watching him kind of do his thing is insane to me. And I've been doing this now for about 2 years, and it's still crazy to me. So, and then it's a setting you can get subtitles on a live. Is it, Auntie Ann?
Oh, okay.
Hey, Auntie Ann, will you look and see if there's some kind of easy, simple article that can kind of step somebody through that and email it to me? Yeah, and I will give it to her so she can give it to her mom.
Yeah.
Rander, well, David is a chiseled man with a hairdo like mine. What's not to like? Come on. Hey, I actually did my hair tonight. Boy, look at that, boy. We went all out tonight, boy. Went ahead and shaved the old dome. Got the what's happening shaved up. She didn't even know I was doing that. Just surprised her with it. It's a good thing, too, because she showed up looking like a dime. Come on. There are people who are there, so it's a grind to be able to read this.
This one thing I like about you guys. I've always been fascinated to learn about other cultures and to meet people. And I remember when I went to Canada and I was, learning English, I remember being so frustrated because, as you can see, I like to talk and I couldn't communicate with people. Oh, you like it too.
Hey, I love it. I love it. Come on now. Everybody knows I talk. So I need somebody that can keep up. Come on.
And I remember having dreams about talking to people. And that's how bad I wanted to communicate. And it has taken me years, to get to this level, and I'm still learning and, learning the slang, or I'll tell you a funny story in a minute. But I love to talk, and you guys like all over the world. And I grew up with that, when internet was just making it to the earth. And I remember talking to my dad and my mom, and I was in Canada, and I was talking to them when I forget Skype. I forget.
Skype.
Yes, I remember having to wait or the dial-up, and I love it because it kind of brings people together. You get to learn about everyone else. You get to have friends all over the world. So
it's a catch-22. Awesome. I think internet has changed the world for the good, but I also think that it also changed it for the bad.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of bad out there, and that social interaction that people have is going away.
Oh, yeah. Well, we know because we grew up in that era where, it was new, and I love to, to talk to people, like touch them and talk to them, which, again, this is good. We get to talk to you, and we get to know you, and, you get to know us. But I don't know. My kids is just different, which they're pretty social. I'm glad that they're social, so...
That one's to you.
Oh.
Thank you, Randall. Love it, Margarita. Hell, I'm born and raised to speak better English than David for sure. Hey, I got my own language, especially when it comes to acronyms. I can't remember an acronym to save my life. I'll call it every letter that it's not supposed to be. But I do know OPP.
I don't know that. I'm still like, it takes
Are you
me
down
forever.
with OPP? Yeah, you know me. It's a song.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the only reason I know that, because it's a song. Maybe I should start singing my acronyms.
So the funny story, one time, I was out with friends, and kids and whatever, and somebody was saying, no, I don't like any beef and stuff like that. And I was like thinking to myself, beef? I seen you eating steak. How is it that you don't like beef? Oh my goodness, guys.
I almost spit my drink
Yeah.
out.
I didn't know that was a thing. Like, oh, I don't like beef, you know, and be like, okay, I've seen you eating beef.
That's freaking hilarious.
So yeah, it's fun to learn.
Real Talk with SLR said, did y'all know that Come On is great at making beans? They love my baked beans. Country Road Cure, Simple Life Reclaim. They love my baked beans.
They're good.
And yeah, I can throw down on them. It takes some time, but it's not hard. It just takes some time. What did y'all think? I don't think we've had a live since the meatloaf video came out. What did y'all think about the stuffed meatloaf on Fired Up Friday? Yeah. And we got 1,700 people in here. For the ones that are not subscribed to my cooking channel, Fired Up Friday, go check it out. We are definitely starting to put a lot more cooking on there, and I am 100% off grid, and I cook outside pretty much every time I cook. So go check it out. I just did a stuffed meatloaf with brown rice and Velveeta cheese and all that. It turned out amazing. It was really, really good. I made it for Gary over there at Simple Life Reclaim when we put in all that tree work. And man, that video right there, I was impressed with how that one turned out. It was amazing. I'm very critical with my critiquing myself with editing. I try to do a really good job every single time, and I actually feel like that video turned out very well. That was something I could put my name on. You know what I mean? It did well.
Absolutely.
Speaking of which, guys, y'all are awesome. Y'all are the A team of all A teams. Let's see here. $20 super chat. Okay, David, I challenge you on baked beans, brother. $5 to make you holla. Come on. Hey, Randall, I don't back down from a challenge, brother. I will tell you this, though. I'm going to need you to bend down. I need you to tighten up those work boots real tight, because if you come after Come On, baby, you better be ready to go to work. Come on. Hey, I don't mess around when it comes to the cooking, brother. We'll get down like James Brown.
So Paul said, now remember this week to do the video on Friday so you don't forget what day it is.
See, what happened was, man, I'm busy. Yeah. Y'all don't understand that my days and nights run together. Mm-hmm. I literally work from like daylight. Like I get up around daylight, and I literally most of the time don't go to bed until what, 1, 2 in the morning. Yeah. 1, 2 in the morning every single day of my life. Mm-hmm. So it's very easy to forget that it's Friday. You know what I mean? No. And not Saturday. So it's crazy.
Sorry, I am so sorry. My mom said she's watching me. Aww. Sorry for interrupting.
No, you're good.
But yeah, the only time I know what day of the week it is, or like, you know, what actually day as like number day, is when I go to work and I have to type a letter and put the date. Other than that, honestly, yesterday I asked my boss, I'm like, okay, so what time are we having the meeting? We normally have meetings on Thursday. And he's like, it's only Tuesday. So yeah, it happens to everyone. I think our brain just like.
I seen that, Randall. You're working me up to a frenzy. We are getting close to when I'm going to go ahead and tell you what we're all here for tonight. But I would like to see 1,000 likes. We got almost 2,000 people in here.
Come on, guys.
And we got less than 1,000 likes. Yeah. The algorithm loves those thumbs up. Hold on, let me come up. Those thumbs up. Come on. Let's get them up. 849. We literally have got like 1,000 people more in here that have not liked this. And you got to like me before I spread this news now. Come on. I hope you like me. I hope. I will give you one hint that it's not. See, because me and Margarita here, we've been getting a kick out of everybody's trying to predict. Me nervous now. Trying to predict exactly what the news is. So we're gonna give a hint of one thing that it is not. We are not having kids.
Oh no,
we're not pregnant. No. She can't have no more babies, and I can't have no more babies. So that means that there ain't gonna be no more babies. I'm actually empty nesting now.
Yes.
And she's not too many years away from it.
No.
And it goes fast.
Only about 5.
Yeah, only about 5. Well, yeah, about 5, 6, depending on school and all that other stuff, but not much. So no, we're not starting over. And me, I have 2 grandbabies, and grandbabies are a whole lot funner than kids. You don't have to be the bad guy. You can just be the fun papa. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to enjoy that and give all of my attention to that. I don't think we're going to be trying to have no children. So
nothing in the oven.
I'll Nick Shay that one right now. But we both got a very, very big chuckle.
Oh yeah, it was one. Yes.
We was like, Lord, baby,
which we Jesus. Appreciate you, trying to get it. That's awesome.
No, and that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
I wanted the interaction.
Absolutely.
I wanted the anticipation. I do my very best, and that's part of what my other channel, Come On Keeping It Real, is all about. It's a day-to-day vlog that I do 5 days a week. It gives you the back end of what all this is as far as the main channel goes, and why I think what I think and stuff like that. And I also give little projects and stuff to you guys to kind of take steps in your own life and to kind of, grind to kind of chase your dream kind of deal. Yes. And it makes it very interactive for me and for y'all. And to me, that gives me a certain connection that's a little bit deeper with you guys. And I just love it. I mean, I love it. I enjoy making those videos every single day. It's awesome.
You gotta see that.
Oh, we got 1.1 in 3 minutes, guys.
So this is how my mom is.
Excellent.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
So she sent me a message on WhatsApp, another app, and she's like, "Hey, I'm watching you." And I'm like, "Okay, Mom, did you see that everybody was saying hi to you?" And she's like, "Yeah, I saw that." And she's like, "Now can I go in because I had to get out to send you a message, and now I don't know how to go back in." So I love her. I love her.
Before we spill the big news, we actually got something sent to us that is absolutely amazing.
It is.
We'll start with yours.
Well, hello. Hi.
Oh, look who came to visit.
Oh, he wants me.
Look, say hey, Ryder. Say hey, you had 2,000 people watching you. Say hey.
Okay, guys, look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
This was painted by Teresa Hamilton, yes. I believe, and it's sunflower. It says sunflower. No, it's just saying what it is. I think
sunflower
work of Heart Gallery, and she did an amazing job.
She did.
It is beautiful. She painted Margarita that. It's a bunch of sunflowers, which is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely. I love it. She is very talented. She also painted something for Country Road Cure and Simple Life Reclaimed, and it was amazing. And she also painted something for me. So let me show y'all. I absolutely am obsessed with this right here. I know. I mean, I have always wanted to learn to paint and stuff, and this is totally cool. Check this out, guys. It is me looking over Come On Mountain. Tell me that right there. I mean, it's everything. Not awesome. Got my logo right here. It is absolutely, absolutely amazing. So Teresa Hamilton, I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. And I am going to make a sexy frame that I'm going to mill myself and completely make for this. And this will definitely be a centerpiece in my cabin design. I promise you that. I absolutely am obsessed with it. You killed it. And she also left me a message on the back that says, "Thank you for sharing your life with us." Well, thank you. And I hope you like me sharing my life with y'all so much, because the news is that I am officially, as of Thursday, a full-time YouTuber. I will be putting all of my focus from here on out to nothing but content for you guys. I'm not really going to get into a whole lot of details on how it happened. It actually happened a little bit sooner than I was planning. It has always been a goal and a plan of mine to get there. But let's just say where I was working It wasn't a good fit. And I'm not going to bash them. I'm not. There was a lot of legal stuff back and forth and stuff that we had to iron out with contracts and all kinds of other stuff. But both parties agreed to split ways because it wasn't what I signed up for. I'll just say that. And where I was at in Texas, I was living, breathing, sleeping, work. I was working 80, 90 hours a week, and I didn't have time to do YouTube or anything else in my life. And the biggest reason I moved to Arkansas and made those changes in my life was to not have the stress of work and having to live, breathe, and sleep work. And I made that clear when I made this move to everybody involved. And it just was wrote up totally different than what it was. And they admitted to it. And we just agreed that we would split ways. So at this time, I'm going to try to give YouTube a go and go full time. I love doing YouTube videos. I think I'm at a place in my life where I can actually do it financially. I'm going to have to tighten the budget for sure. You know, I mean, losing a whole nother income definitely is going to hurt a little bit, but I believe that I can pull it off. And I have a strong enough resume where if it doesn't work, I can always put my resume out there and go get a job. So I'm going to give it heck, and we are going to start putting out a lot more content on Come On Homesteading. The building is about to start, and that was one of the problems. We agreed to a certain schedule, and the schedule got changed. That was a big problem for me because I have so much going on here. So it's going to allow me to dedicate all of my time to getting Come On Mountain where it needs to get. I don't have power right now. I don't have an indoor bathroom. I don't have any kind of power except for a generator, which is killing me. So I need solar. I need bathrooms. I need certain things to get this place livable and ready. I have winter coming up. I have an $8,000 well sitting out there that's just in the elements right now. I got a lot that needs to get done. So there was no bridges burnt or nothing like that. It was mutual. Matter of fact, I got what was it, today or yesterday? Today, I think. I got a text message from the head of HR having a computer question. Oh, yeah. And I actually called him and helped him fix it, you know, because I told him that I'd be there in the transition and stuff like that. So that's the news. And I don't see the comments moving at all. So I know it's glitching. So tell me what y'all think about that. And we're also, in a minute, we'll talk about some changes that are coming to the channels.
Are you getting chickens?
Woo! I am going to get, boy, you better watch out. I might get every domestic type of fowl that there is. I might have doves, pigeons, chickens, ducks, turkeys, geese.
Yes.
I might even get an ostrich up in here. Come on. You know, that was one of the problems that I had with that particular thing. It wasn't a deal breaker, but I didn't find out about it until I already agreed to take the job. And one of the reasons I moved out here to live this lifestyle, if y'all been following me since the beginning, since my homestead in Florida, I was in a very not so friendly homesteading area because I was new and didn't really know. And I just got a good deal on a property and bought it. Permitting issues was freaking a nightmare. And so I moved somewhere where I'm not told what I can do. And then my job told me what I could do. We are so excited for you. Thank you. Now the chat's moving.
Right here.
But we all know you have the chickens on pre-order. Oh, the chickens are coming. I actually just had a conversation with Groovy Eggs, aka Bobblehead, when I was over there working at the 41.36 with Country Road Cure. The talks have already began, so there will be a chicken coop being soon. But I got a couple other more priority things I need to take care of before I build that. But that was one of the reasons why I was over there learning how to build that hoop house, was because I'll probably be building one here real soon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I love me some chickens. I had like 30 something chickens in Florida, 5 ducks, and I had 9 goats. And all of those animals I love, and I definitely want to get again. And those will be some of the first animals I get here on the mountain. And as soon as I get a bathroom for my beautiful Margarita, up in here and get at least some sort of solar happening up in here where I can run the wells anytime I want and all that other stuff, there will be some animals up in here, up in here, up in here. Come on. Because I like life on the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just the cat and Eclipse. And when Yogi comes to visit, it's a totally different feel up here when there's life. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I love the peace and the solitude and all of that, but I also like the chaos of Eclipse running around acting like she's literally got no home training. And, you know, and the cat, you know, playing in the mornings and stuff like that. It brings a certain type of energy to the mountain. And if y'all ain't figured out by now, I got some freaking energy myself. Like,
you think?
like I'll work my butt off because if I didn't work, boy, look at here. I'd probably end up in prison somewhere because I'd be out there in the world running wide open somewhere. And they'd be like, you can't live like that. So, yeah, so that's why I'm here in the mountains working because I got too much energy built up for the normal streets of America. I got to be out here so I can work and get some stuff done.
Well, everybody's wishing you.
Awesome. Congratulations. You are wise to live your life the way that makes you happy. Life is short. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I just turned 45 years old. And I would say once I started approaching 40, I really started evaluating things. My kids became grown. I became an empty nester. I have lived my whole adult life for everybody else. I always put myself last. I used to joke around that I was behind, you know, the kids, the fish, the dogs, like everybody, and then me. And now that my kids are grown and I'm at this phase in my life, there's a lot I want to do. There's a lot I want to see. There's a lot I want to accomplish. I'm not done yet. I've accomplished a lot in my life. I feel like I've worked my butt off since I was a kid. And there's a lot more I want to achieve. And I do not believe I did the corporate America for a long time. I was an entrepreneur for most of my adult life. I owned 4 businesses and all that. The recession happened. I went to corporate America. I worked for the college for 11 years. I worked the private sector for about 2 or 3 years. I did that, and that's fine. But the private sector will make you live that as your life. And I don't want to live to work. I want to work to live. And so I'm going to live. And it's not all about having a ton of money and all of that other stuff, because I don't get me twisted at all. I am not rich by any means. And I don't need much to survive. So I'm going to go for it. I'm going to chase my dreams. And I think everybody else should too. I think you should do it responsibly. Don't put yourself in a bind, but do it responsibly and do it when you're ready. But definitely start making plans to actually get there. And even if it's a small step every day turns into a giant leap by the end of the week. You know what I mean? And next thing you know, you're there. So, and that's what I do. I wake up every single day to try to be a better person than I was yesterday, whether it be career, financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, all of that. And I live my life that way. And I'm not scared to take risk. If y'all ain't noticed, I've lived in 3 states in 10 months. And I feel like I'm a safe bet. So I bet on me. Yeah. Because I know ain't nobody going to outwork me. So I go for it. So, and I'm excited. I love this YouTube thing. I love creating it. It allows me to use my past from all my steel companies and renovating companies and all the building and stuff that I've done in my life, and growing up country and 4-H and FFA and all that other stuff. And also lets me tap into the technical side, because I am a computer nerd. Also, I know I don't look like it and sound like it, but I am, because I've been doing IT for 12 years as well. So it allows me to use both of those worlds and mesh them together and to be creative. And I love it. And I love the community. And I'm ready to live this full time. I'm ready to live my happiness instead of work full time and having to deal with, let's just say, dealing with corporate America. Debbie, thank you very much. I appreciate that $10 sticker with the big old fox in the heart. That is a cute little sticker. That is. Chickens homecoming, maybe turkeys too. Absolutely turkeys. I freaking love turkeys. Yeah. Yeah, turkeys are just awesome. The way They just strut around with the big old feathers, looking like I'm the man. Yeah, I like me some turkeys. Block the first one.
Oh, there was.
Oh, we had the trolls up in here.
Yeah.
Congratulations, David. And I gotta go for now. Good night, Margarita and everyone. Thank you very much. Drew, Country Road Cure. I have no idea what he said. I ain't even been looking at the chat tonight.
Yeah,
I just been
everybody's
talking.
very happy for you. So yeah.
All right, well, that's my spill. That's the big news. Hey, 10 minutes. I announced it at 7:30 and I talked for 10 minutes. I did good.
There you go.
I did good. Now I'm gonna let you talk for a little while
me?
on what you've seen.
I'm speechless.
Let's see here. Come on, Homesteading. Outwork you. You sure I didn't outwork you when the coop was being built? You better put them work boots on. Now, hey, I will tell you this: Country Road Cure and Simple Life Reclaim. I think that's why we gel so well, is because we see things the same way, and it ain't just work, just life in general, and chasing that dream. And we started it at the same time. I mean, we all started our journeys literally within the same month.
Yeah.
Like I left Florida to go to Texas the same month that they was leaving and coming here. And it's crazy how we just kind of came together and we see things the same way. And you got to be a worker to keep up with me. I mean, and that ain't blowing smoke up my own booty or whatever. I get it in. Like when it's time to work, it's like, okay, let's get it going. Let's produce. And them jokers right there, boy, look at here. They will get it all day long and still be getting it in the evening, whatever it takes to get the job done. And that's the same way I am. And man, we just make it an amazing team. Y'all seen the video of me and Simple Life Reclaim cutting down those trees. What y'all don't realize is we did all of that in like 4.5 hours, like literally a half a day. And we knocked all of that out. And that's a lot to knock out in a half a day, because when we're getting it, it's like a well-oiled machine. It is insane.
Absolutely.
The reason why it was 4.5 hours, not 5.5 hours, because we had a nice lunch with that stuff, meatloaf. Boy, look at here. We had to talk ourselves to get back going. So happy for you, David. Let's see here. Whoa, that jump. Passion and goals, and you will always succeed. Looking forward to watching your plans. Yeah, let me talk about come on, keeping it real quick. My vlog channel. There's going to be some changes because everybody loved me driving to work and seeing the views and all of that. We're still going to do that sometimes when I have to go places and stuff like that. I'll record it, but we're going to do it from different areas around the property. And we're going to start doing a lot of them. It won't be every one because I'm not going to be working every single day on something outside. I might be editing or something like that. But the projects and stuff that I'm going to be working on and moving towards and stepping, we're actually going to talk about that morning before I get started on it. And I might show y'all some behind the scenes. Okay, we're going to work on this today, and hopefully I want to get this accomplished, and this is why, and that type of thing. And that channel is about to get a whole lot more in depth with content. It's still going to be raw, still going to be keeping it real. There ain't going to be no editing. It's going to be me turning the camera on like I'm walking with a buddy in the morning, showing them what we're about to get into. And that's kind of what that channel is going to turn into, right along with the same positivity and stuff like that, to kind of help everybody kind of move forward, because y'all's stories on that channel really, really inspire me and touch me. A lot of y'all say that I help y'all motivate and do things and stuff like that. And man, that's all I can ask at the end of the day. The best is yet to come. Thank you very much. Since we moved out a rental house and now into a camper, we have never been happier. Hey, trust me, Corey and Cynthia Davis, I can tell. I can tell by y'all's facial expressions, the way y'all's talk, and the mood of y'all's videos, that y'all are so much happier now than what y'all was in that rental. Sounds awesome, David. Congratulations. Praying for you and your upcoming life. Thank you very much. David, you need some turkeys and pigs. Pigs is definitely coming, because who don't like the bacon? Come on. Right. And another cool thing is I when I went to Florida on that whole southeast trip that I just took for 9 days, I actually got all of my food processing stuff from my brother's house in Florida. And so now, whenever I do start getting all these animals and hunting and stuff like that, I can process my own food. I can make my own jerky. I can make my own sausage, my own hamburger meat, all that type of stuff, steaks, backstraps, all that, roast, all of that. And I can start doing all that. I will have to build a processing room like I was starting in Florida before I left that homestead. We will definitely be doing a redneck laundromat 2.0 like I built in Florida, and also a whole processing center to be able to process meats and vegetables and stuff like that, because the ultimate goal is to be as much self-sufficient as I can possibly be. And you never really can be 100% in this day and age like you could back in the day, but you can get 70%, 80%, something like that. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what I'm striving for. And it's going to be a lot of work, but the food is just better. And I really want to know what's in me. I want to take it from raising it to my plate and know exactly I'm the one that touched it all the way through there. So I know exactly what kind of grocery, because I've seen all the processing plants and stuff like that. And trust me, it's not the same. It is not the same. Let's see here. Money saved from gas not being used. A win for sure. Yeah, I was spending a fortune. I was filling my truck up twice a week going to work. And my truck is not cheap. I got to put the credit card in twice to fill my truck up. So to do that twice a week hurt. Do you have a sausage stuffer for yourself? And are you going to have a smoker wood one that you build? Yes, I will end up doing me a big smoker. I am capable of smoking with my big green egg, but to do like whole animals and stuff like that, I will definitely be building a custom smokehouse, and it will be rustic and type. I really want like a rustic type feel with all the buildings and stuff around here. So yeah, I will definitely be making one. And I also want one that I can do cold smoke with too, for like cheese and salt and stuff like that. Because smoked salt to cook with and to cure with is amazing. I thought the big news was that you got engaged. Okay, I'm glad y'all brought that up. We've been getting a laugh out of that. We said in our live to get to know you, right?
Yes.
That we're not in no hurry. But as soon as I said I have life-changing news, it went straight to we married, we're getting married, we're engaged. And the funny thing about that, I seen a couple of people say that photo was clickbait for this live because we was dressed up. And I'm like, I used that exact same photo for another live.
Yeah, you did.
A couple of weeks ago. And the only reason I did that was we actually took a picture yesterday. We went out to lunch yesterday because I had to go into where the town she works in. And we actually took a picture for that live, but I was cleaning up files off my phone and computer and stuff last night, deleted all my pictures. So I had to use that picture. And so it wasn't intentional, but it was funny. As soon as I put it up, she was like, oh, they'll know that that's the same picture. And I said, now watch. And sure enough, it was like, they got married. Congratulations. We've only been dating for 4 months.
Yeah.
And not even that long actually seeing each other, because we talked for a little while before we actually met. I have kids and grandkids. She has kids. She still has kids that's at home. There will be no rushing.
Yep.
I'm actually going to meet the kids for the first time Friday. So no, I'm not proposing to their mama before I even meet them. It ain't happening. We're in no hurry.
No,
We're enjoying this journey together and gonna let it grow. There's no rush with this. We feel the exact same way when it comes to all of that. We had these talks like second date. I think it was that we literally we've been very truthful with each other about what we expect, where we're at in life, and all of that, because that is extremely important to me. And she was in a long marriage as well, and kids and everything else, and feels the exact same way I do about that type of stuff. And even with meeting the kids, that wasn't a rush thing. The reason why I'm meeting the kids right now is because the kids are ready to meet me.
By the way, I told Emma, my youngest, if you were live, last Wednesday when my daughter told me how it was gonna be, that I was paying attention to her and stop doing that YouTube. I'm your daughter. Well, that little girl, I told them that, hey, you know, David is going to Friday to the game, and I'm like, good. I'm glad. Finally.
Yeah, she's spicy.
She is.
She's definitely spicy, but they're ready to meet me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't pressure that. I never even said anything about it. I told her from the beginning, I have kids. I had a little girl. I was a single father for many, many, many years, and I didn't let nobody meet my daughter. And unless it was to the point where I was serious, you know. And so I left that totally up to them. And they're ready to meet me. Matter of fact, they want to meet me. Like, they're like, okay, let's make this happen. Does he not want to see me? But I'm very busy, and I happened to get sick for 2 weeks, and then had to go on the road for 9 days right after that kind of became a thing. So this Friday as it is, I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. A little nervous because it's not just the kids, it's a whole bunch of people, but it's okay. I do pretty good in crowds. Y'all seen my best man speech at my brother's wedding. Come on. I don't scare easy.
And I said yesterday, she was like, so what am I going to say to him? Like, I know it's going to be weird in the beginning, but then what should we talk about? So they're pretty excited. And, you know, as a mom, I'm excited. And like he was telling, I'm always being very protective of my children. And, you know, I'm not just going to introduce them to just anyone. And I, you know, as a mom, as a woman, I have to make sure this was going in the right direction. And, you know, it is. They're excited. And like he said, they're to the point that they want to meet him. And, you know, the girls were very impressed the way he refers to me all the time. And I told them that I appreciate that because I don't want them to settle for less. He treats me like a queen, guys. I mean, you know, he'll make coffee, all the small details.
It's about the little things.
The little things.
It's about the little thing, which I don't want somebody that expects big things. I like to do big things from time to time, but I want it to be my choice to do it because it's something I wanted to do, not because I felt like somebody expected it. You know what I mean? To me, as far as me, what gets me is doing little acts of kindness for me. I guess that's my love language. I guess they say is acts of kindness. It's not what you spend on me. It's not nothing. It's like just now before this live, I'm kind of trapped over here in the corner and her chair's there or whatever. And I ask her, baby, can you get me some ice or whatever? She, yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? We ain't got it. Little things like that matter. You know what I mean? I do that kind of stuff for her, you know, just being genuine with each other and doing the little things. I think that right there is very important. And I think that those little things matter a whole lot more than one big thing.
Absolutely.
In my opinion.
Absolutely. I know we haven't read a lot of comments, but it has been an exciting night.
Margarita, hold on. What have you seen, David? He is anything but the right direction.
Oh, maybe that's why I'm attracted. I want to see what direction he's going. I want to go with him. You know, the first thing, physically, the thing that I like the most about David are his blue eyes. Like, that's what got me physically. And of course,
those tractor beams.
He has a heart of beans. I was going to say a heart of beans.
I got a heart of beans.
Sorry. He has a heart of gold. And every time I discover something new, you know, how genuine he is. And he pours his heart for everyone. And, you know, that's what matters to me.
And the blue eyes.
And the blue eyes.
Come on.
Very important.
She liked the tractor beams. They got her. Can I find a place for it here to Teresa? Let's hear. Actions speak louder than words. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'm sending you a surprise. Oh boy. Girl, them blue eyes. A heart of gold and a stomach full of beans. Come on. That's funny. We only got about 5 more minutes in here. We still got 1,800 people in here, and that is insane. And we got 1.4 thousand likes. I am digging that. I would like it more if it was 1,800 though. Come on. But hey, that is awesome. Make sure that please put up MT Homestead. It is family night. I'm sorry about messing with y'all too much about this whole week. I didn't put clickbait out there. I had a couple of people did, but I worded things a certain way to let y'all take y'all's own conclusion about things. And but everything that I worded, I talked about in the video. It just was a different thing that y'all was thinking. So I had fun with it. I'm not gonna lie. This is a goal of mine. It wasn't a goal when I first started YouTube, but whenever the channel started doing well and stuff like that, and it started growing and the community grew, I knew it was a possibility if I kept doing my part and working hard and being consistent and all of that. So it's scary. I'm not going to lie. It's scary. But like I said earlier, I bet on myself and I feel like I'm a safe bet. And I know that I have enough skill sets, many different areas and many different trades that at the end of the day, I can go get a job and pay the bills if I need to. It might not even be the job I want, but I can pay the bills. So I'm excited about it. I think it's cool. And I had fun with you guys this week. Mainly, it was y'all's fault. Okay, let me be clear, because when I talked about it on Come On Keeping It Real Friday with Simple Life Reclaimed, all I said was there were some big changes coming. That's it. I didn't like insinuate nothing. I just said huge changes are coming. And the chat just blew up that we was getting married and this and that and all this other stuff. And it took on a life of its own. And I had a blast from Friday to now reading all the comments and stuff like that. And I even threw y'all off because some of y'all guessed it on Come On Keeping It Real because I had to go to the dentist Monday. And then Thursday, I had to take back the generator, or Tuesday, I had to take back the generator. See, I don't even know what day it is. And they're like, well, he's not going to work. Maybe he's going full-time YouTube. But I got him this morning because I actually went to the 41.36 and I filmed driving over there. So they would actually think that maybe he is going to work. But I didn't say I was actually going to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I had a little fun with y'all. I ain't gonna lie. It was fun. And everybody had a real good time with it, I think. And that's kind of what I wanted. I wanted to be, I love my channel to be as happy and as interactive and positive as possible, as much as possible.
Brooke.
Margarita came from the right town. She seems spicy, wild, free-spirited.
I am.
She's definitely got a little spice to her. Yeah. But it's good spice. It's not like the bad.
I like husband. I'm very excited for him. Very excited. I think I like that he is willing to take risk. And like he said, you know, if he needs to get another job, he'll get it. And I believe it with all my heart that you know, I mean, there's opportunities. And when it's time for you to move on to the next chapter, the doors are going to be closed. Like you just have to, sometimes you just have to be still and see. And doors are going to close and the next one is going to open. And if it doesn't work out the way you want it, at least you learn something. You know, there's always a lesson. And I told him, I support any decision you take. So this is going to be fun. You're going to get more data now.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot more come on. There will definitely be more and better content, in my opinion, with the channel. Because to be honest with you guys, like I told y'all, getting up at like daylight and working until 2 o'clock in the morning, that was my life. And trying to squeeze in some margarita time and other just life stuff. And it makes it to where it's just like a grind, like where you're not able to really put a whole lot into the videos. Even though I have a certain standard. Like if I'm going to put it out, it's got to hit a standard that I'm okay with. But I really feel like there's so much more. And today was just kind of a me playing around with my creativity side a little bit, you know, kind of taking lemons and making lemonade out of it type deal, because it rained me out and stuff like that. And I seen something else and it caught my creative eye. And, you know, I turned it into something. And we're a minute away. So I'm really excited about having more time to kind of focus on that kind of stuff. And also like merch and stuff like that everybody's been asking me for a while. I haven't had time to get all that set up because I haven't had time for the business side of YouTube because of my other job. And also I'm the builder here. So that's another job. So really it's been like I've been working 3 jobs. And so really I'm going down to like 2 jobs now. So just to get a breath. And also, I want to take my boat out. Come on, it's almost crappie season. I want to go get some crappie up in here so we can do a catch, clean, cook, come out. You know what I mean? Get some groceries. But it is 8 o'clock, guys.
Yeah.
And we are so glad that y'all joined us.
So glad.
And thank you for all the love and support.
Yes.
Trust me, I'm going to need it because without y'all, this is not possible at all. So this community is why I'm able to make this leap of faith and kind of grind. And I look forward to seeing more of y'all, hearing more of y'all, and being able to put out a whole lot better and a lot more content for you guys. So until we see each other again, guys, come on. Let's go on another adventure.
Bye. Have a good night.
It is definitely about to be an adventure. Come on.